Picture this. You pour your heart into a text, crafting every word to spark a connection, only to be left on read. The silence hits like a punch to the gut. You're at a bar trying to stand out, but your words drown in the noise of clinking glasses and shallow laughs. The sting of being invisible, of chasing someone's attention only to watch it slip away, burns deeper than you let on. In a world of endless swipes and fading chats, the fear of being just another forgotten face is real. But what if a few words could change that? Words so raw, so grounded, they don't just catch her ear, but etch your presence into her soul. This isn't about slick lines or desperate charm. It's about the Stoicism women crave, a quiet strength rooted in Stoic philosophy that makes you unforgettable without begging for a glance. Today, we're unveiling 6 phrases that Stoicism women admire. Words that don't just linger, but shift how she sees you. Drawn from Stoic quotes by Seneca and real stories, these phrases embody the Stoicism mindset that transforms your presence. Whether you're battling ghosted messages or the weight of a chaotic world, Stoicism for women offers a path to stand out. Not by chasing, but by being whole. We'll share practical Stoicism exercises to weave this Stoic Reign into your life, helping you reduce anxiety, boost self-improvement, and master Stoicism relationships. Let's dive into the words that make Stoicism women remember you forever. In an era of fleeting notifications and filtered facades, women are starving for authenticity. Stoicism women respect isn't about being cold or untouchable. It's about owning your emotions to forge bonds that feel real. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Stoic philosophy teaches us to focus on what we control: our words, our actions, our mindset, letting go of the need for likes or validation. This creates a presence that Stoicism women notice, not because you're loud, but because you're unshakable. In a world where everyone's performing for attention, Stoicism for women is a lifeline, offering depth that Stoicism women feel in their core. Meet James, a 35-year-old sales manager who felt like he was shouting into a void. After countless dating apps and conversations that went nowhere, he was drained, ready to give up. Then he discovered Stoicism for beginners, and it changed everything. At a crowded downtown bar, he met Sarah, a sharp-witted journalist. When she tossed a playful jab about his quiet vibe, James didn't flinch. He locked eyes and said, "I'm at peace with who I am." Sarah's smirk faded into intrigue. That phrase, rooted in Stoicism women admire, wasn't just words. It was James owning his worth, a signal he didn't need her to feel complete. That moment stuck with Sarah, not because James tried to impress, but because he was a rock in a sea of chaos. Why do words like these hit so hard? Stoicism. Women love thrives on truth. When you speak from a place of calm certainty, you create a ripple that Stoicism women can't ignore. Let's explore 6 phrases that make Stoicism women remember you, each one a reflection of the Stoic mindset that makes you magnetic. First, I'm at peace with who I am. Imagine a lively rooftop bar, music thumping, lights flashing. You're talking to a woman who's used to guys tripping over themselves to win her over. She tests you with a teasing comment. Instead of chasing her approval, you smile and say, "I'm at peace with who I am." This line, steeped in Stoicism women admire, radiates self-assurance. It's not arrogance. It's the Stoic philosophy of knowing your value without needing her vote. Seneca said, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." This phrase shows you've faced your battles and emerged whole. A trait Stoicism women find irresistible. In a world of validation seekers, your peace is a quiet rebellion that Stoicism women can't forget. Second, your chaos can't shake me. Meet Michael, a project manager who dated Emily, a fiery startup founder. Emily's passion often spilled into emotional storms, testing Michael's limits. One night, after a heated rant about a failed pitch, Michael said, "Your chaos can't shake me." Emily froze, her fire cooling into respect. This Stoicism Women respect phrase, rooted in Stoicism motivation, reflects the Stoic philosophy of staying steady under pressure. It tells her you're a pillar, unmoved by her storms. In a culture where drama fuels every feed, Stoicism Women crave offers stability. This line lingers because it proves you're a safe haven, not a punching bag, making Stoicism Women feel grounded. Third, I follow my own compass. At a networking mixer, James met Claire, a driven ad exec. She challenged his career choices, expecting him to defend himself. Instead, James said, "I follow my own compass." His calm conviction stopped her in her tracks. This Stoicism Women admire phrase, inspired by Stoic quotes like Seneca's, "Let us follow the path that reason has laid out," shows you're guided by purpose, not her opinion. Stoicism. Women love men who carve their own path in a world of followers. Claire couldn't shake James's quiet strength. A man who didn't need her nod to stand tall. Fourth, I see what you hide. Emily felt crushed under her startup's demands, masking her stress with a polished smile. On a low-key coffee date, Michael noticed her tension and said, "I see what you hide." Emily's guard dropped, her heart racing. This Stoicism Women love phrase, tied to Stoicism practice, shows intuitive depth. It's not about guessing. It's about mindfulness, noticing what she buries. In an era of curated lives and shallow chats, Stoicism Women value feels like oxygen. This line sticks because it makes her feel seen, a rare gift that Stoicism Women hold close. Fifth, my worth stands alone. When Sarah called James too laid back during a tough conversation, he didn't argue. He said, "My worth stands alone." Sarah was speechless, rethinking her words. This Stoicism Women respect phrase, rooted in Stoic philosophy, echoes Marcus Aurelius's wisdom. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. It shows you define your value, not her critique. In a world obsessed with external validation, Stoicism Women admire stands out. Sarah couldn't forget James's confidence. A man who didn't crumble under judgment. Sixth, I bend, but I don't break. During a heated debate about future plans, Emily pushed Michael to react. He smiled and said, "I bend, but I don't break." Her intensity softened, replaced by awe. This Stoicism Women crave phrase, tied to Stoicism motivation, shows resilience with flexibility. It's the Stoic Reign of adapting without losing your core. In a world of rigid egos and endless arguments, Stoicism Women admire offers a balance that feels safe and magnetic. These phrases work because Stoicism Women love isn't about manipulation. It's about embodying strength that resonates. Each line reflects a Stoicism mindset that cuts through the noise of ghosted texts and social media pressure. Stoicism Women are drawn to men who offer depth, not flash stability, not drama. Stoic philosophy teaches us to focus on what we control, letting go of what we can't. This creates a presence that Stoicism Women feel deeply, making you the man they can't forget. The modern world is relentless. Dating apps promise connection, but deliver silence. Social media fuels comparison, making you question your worth. Work stress and constant notifications spike mental health struggles. Stoicism Women admire tackles these head-on. By mastering your inner world, Stoicism daily practices reduce anxiety, mirroring modern therapy. By prioritizing mindfulness, you make women feel seen without being smothered. By channeling emotions into action, you boost productivity. A trait Stoicism Women respect in a distracted age. In Stoicism relationships, you build bonds based on choice, not need. a rarity in fleeting connections. Want to embody the Stoic Reign that Stoicism women can't resist? Try these 5 Stoicism exercises to weave Stoic philosophy into your life. First, practice amor fati, loving your fate. Spend 10 minutes each morning visualizing challenges, like a ghosted message or a work setback, and accept them with calm. Picture yourself saying, "This is fine. I'll grow." This Stoicism for Beginners exercise builds resilience, making you a beacon Stoicism women admire. Second, journal your triggers. Each night, write 3 moments that tested you and how you could respond with a Stoic mindset. This self-improvement habit makes your words weighty. Third, master the dichotomy of control. Before decisions, ask, "Can I control this?" If not, let it go. This Stoicism practice reduces anxiety, projecting calm Stoicism women notice. Fourth, pause before speaking. Wait 3 seconds in conversations to respond thoughtfully. This mindfulness exercise, rooted in Stoicism daily, makes you intentional. Fifth, take a gratitude walk. Spend 15 minutes noting 3 things you're thankful for. This Stoicism lessons ritual grounds you, enhancing your presence. Real stories show the power of Stoicism women admire. James, the sales manager, turned his dating life around with Stoicism for women. His "I'm at peace with who I am" moment with Sarah sparked a connection that's now a thriving relationship. Michael, the project manager, used "Your chaos can't shake me" to set boundaries with Emily, earning her respect and deepening their bond. These men didn't chase. They embodied Stoicism women crave, leaving lasting impressions. What makes Stoicism women remember? It's not the words alone. It's the man who lives them. Stoic philosophy isn't about shutting off your heart. It's about forging a purpose so strong that no rejection, no chaos can dim your fire. Seneca said, "As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters." In a world screaming for your attention, the Stoic man stands unmoved. A beacon of calm in the storm, a man who attracts because he doesn't chase, who reflects instead of performs, who chooses without fear. By embracing Stoicism for women, you don't just leave a mark, you become the standard she measures others against. This is your moment to rise. Take one Stoicism exercise today, like amor fati, and feel your presence shift. Subscribe to the channel for daily Stoicism lessons to become unforgettable. Share your favorite Stoic quote in the comments. Maybe we suffer more in imagination than in reality. What's the one line that fuels your Stoicism mindset? Become the man Stoicism women never forget.